two quarterback rankings that we did. These projections that Vegas just set out, they almost align perfectly with the projections and how we seen it, on the show that we did a few months ago, right? And this is why I love looking at win totals, you know, after looking at the division odds. Because if I already believe Denver can win the AFC, if I already believe these quarterbacks take a step, then that number stands out immediately. Denver, Denver, they was on the tear last year, man. They showed they can compete. They showed that they can win. They showed they not just some cute little story, you know what I'm saying? And now the market is still putting Kansas City and the Chargers ahead of them in this division. Come on, man. So Denver win total is sitting at 9.5. And that is where I think Vegas is slipping just a little bit. But we need Vegas to slip up a lot, right? Because if Denver is really my AFC West pick, then I gotta believe they get 10 wins. So AFC West, the number I like is Denver over 9.5 wins. Kansas City over 10.5? I don't know. The Chargers over 10.5? I don't know. Those numbers feel a little tighter to me. But Denver over 9.5, it matches what I already believe about this division and this team, right? So here's the win total that I like right now. I got Buffalo over 10.5, Cincinnati over 9.5, Houston over 9.5, Denver over 9.5. See, we're trying to keep it right in that sweet spot. And we're going to track these. We're going to come back and revisit this at the end of the year. And again, that don't mean that every other number is a bad number. For the other 28 teams that we didn't pick, it don't mean that every team has to go under. It just means that these are the ones that line up with what I believe, right? That's how you have to approach the board, man. That's how you have to approach betting against Vegas. You don't need to bet every bet. You need the right bets. You got to find the numbers that make sense. Find the teams that bet your football read. Find the spots where the probability is there, because all action ain't good action, man. You need the probability and you need the value. And over a full season, the ticket has to survive more than 1 week. It got to survive injuries. It got to survive schedules, division games, bad stretches where they just playing bad football, close losses, right? Unexpected wins. That's why you have to be selective in what you're picking. Vegas gives us the number. Football is money gives us the perspective, you know? And on these win totals, we're not trying to bet the whole board, right? We're just trying to find where the number matches the football, just like we do with everything else that pertains to football is money, all right? So before we get out of here, let me say this too. Now, I know we didn't really make this a fantasy episode, didn't really talk too much about it. We wasn't going player by player. We wasn't doing start sit talk, but everything we talked about today still matters for fantasy. Because when you look at win totals, when you look at division odds, when you look at conference odds, when you look at who Vegas believes in, you can start to get a feel for where the production might come from. You understand what I'm saying? Now, that don't mean that bad teams can't have fantasy players, because we know that they can. Garbage time points are real, right? A lot of fantasy weeks get saved by garbage time points. But when we talk about steady production, we talking about weekly production, yards, receptions, touchdowns, offenses that can keep giving you value over the full season. So you usually want to look at teams that are expected to win games, teams that are expected to compete for division titles, teams that are expected to make playoff runs, because you usually don't get 10, 11, 12 wins without scoring points. And you're not going to score points without somebody getting yards, touchdowns, targets, carries, and plenty of opportunities. So that's why these numbers matter. They don't just help you understand futures, right? They help you understand the football environment. They help you understand which teams might have the offenses that you want to invest in, right? Which teams might be stable, right? Which teams might be volatile, and which teams might be getting priced wrong by the market. So even if you're not betting every futures ticket, even if you're not touching every over under, pay attention to what these numbers are telling you, because odds, win totals, spreads, props, fantasy projections, it's all connected. It's all connected. It is all connected. That's why we say Vegas give us the price. Football is money gonna give us the how to. Football is money give us the perspective. And if you learn how to read the board, you can start seeing the season before the season gets started. Who's with me? Now, before we get out of here, let me remind y'all one more time. The Football is Money Pick'em Pool Party is open. Come one, come all. No bikini, no swim trunks. Just bring your football IQ. This is a season-long event. We picking games against the spread every week. The payouts are weekly. We talking hundreds of dollars going out every week just for picking the right teams. Come on, man. Easy money, baby. So if you want in, go to footballismoney.com and lock in your spot. And for the fantasy leagues, the first 3 leagues are full. So we open up 3 more. If you want to play, don't wait. Get in where you fit in. Lock in your spot, man. And make sure that you're ready for the season. Drop your answers in the comments and let me know. Where did Vegas get the AFC wrong? Are you riding with Baltimore, Buffalo, Cincinnati, Denver, Houston, Chargers, Jacksonville, or whoever you got? Or do you see another ticket on the board that you want to talk about? Let me know what AFC futures bet you would make right now. So appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. Appreciate y'all for rocking with Football is Money. Once again, I am your host. They call me Boss. This is Football is Money, and we out. Boy, if you take one more time to play that music, boy, I tell you, play the goddamn music. I keep on telling you, you don't come home from that sound.
That's a wrap. Thanks for listening to Football is Money. Find every episode and more at footballismoney.com.
We in there?
Yeah, man, right on live, just like that, man. Yeah.
All right, let me see. Just make sure we set up. I know we live.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. APJ, the outspoken one. Football is money. We live, man. You know what I'm saying? Football is money. Okay.
All right. All right, what's up with it?
What's up with it? Got it, man. Just chilling, man. It's been a minute.
Man, we can't trying to get the camera right. All right, we live, man. Okay. We up in there. What's that? And I got my boy APJ with me. You know what I'm saying? You know him, they call me Boss. This is Football is Money.
Right on.
And we just some big news broke today over the last couple of days and everything, man. We just gonna hop on here and talk about it real quick. You know what I mean? We ain't spinning, we still coming up with the show, with the spin and the wheel and everything. It's gonna be this Wednesday, like always. But yeah, man, we're just gonna talk about this these trades and these movements of these players, right? Go ahead, talk to me, AP.
Man, bombshell dropped today. The Eagles lost a good player, you know what I'm saying? Superstar wide receiver, AJ Brown, and went on to the Patriots. So, that's gonna hurt their chances of getting back to the Super Bowl.
But they just
But
got the young dude with Malachi Lemon or something like that over there
yeah,
in Philly.
they got Malachi Lemon, and we hope the best for him. You know what I'm saying? We hoping that we got a good, JSN or another Puka Nakua or somebody that can really touch the scene and wreak havoc on the league. You know what I mean? But right now, he got some large shoes to fill with AJ Brown going over there to New England.
All right, yeah. So let's talk about it then. Philadelphia Eagles and AJ Brown been on a little old spat for a minute, man. So
Right.
to me, I think this was the best move for both of them because AJ Brown wasn't getting the targets, he wasn't getting the production that he wanted in Philly. Philly winning,
Uh,
Philly was winning with Jalen Hurts doing what Jalen Hurts do, right?
I agree with you.
So uh, it's like I think this was a good move for AJ Brown and the Eagles because I don't think he wanted to be there.
Well, it's no real way to satisfy a diva. You know what I'm saying? So anytime you get one of those TO type
hmm
receivers. He ain't the biggest or the fastest, but his production is showing for what it is, and you can't knock the brother for doing that. So for not getting his targets, I understand that being one of the biggest complaints. However, to go to another system where they're gonna have to share the targets even more because he got a lot more valuable pieces, it's not really up for debate now that he done moved on. But you brought in Jalen Hurts, and I like Jalen Hurts. They came in, they was best friends, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they
Once
was getting
upon a time.
plenty of targets, you know what I'm saying? As they came up with different offense coordinators every year for Jalen Hurts, it always become what's up with Jalen Hurts? Why he can't get the ball to all the receivers?
Right.
Well, now he got to learn a whole nother offense. Maybe some of the receivers didn't want to learn the offense. You want to learn impromptu stuff in the playoffs when it's time to create another play or something like that. We need to be doing that in the beginning of the season. And I think that the diva type receivers need to have some sort of say on what type of offense coordinator they get, just like the quarterbacks do, because they're getting too much money right now.
But I don't think Jalen Hurts got that type of pull in Philly to say who gets to come in or who gets to go and all that type of stuff.
Well, okay,
I
I'm
think
with you.
like see when they winning and they winning ugly, they don't, they're not really paying attention to, hey, this person not getting the right amount of targets or he not getting the production and everything. It's not until they start losing and then it's like, wait a minute, now everybody got to start pointing the finger and everything like that. But I think as long as they was winning, man, they was putting up numbers and everything was good. And I don't know what happened. It was a couple years ago, they went on that skid at the end of the year and like everything been messed up ever since.
I think that getting a new offense coordinator every year don't
Definitely
bode
hurt.
well for a
hmm
quarterback. So if it don't bode well for a quarterback, it don't bode well for an offensive line. If it don't bode well for an offensive line, your running back got a suspect year coming up. If you can't depend on one flavor of tea in your offense, then you don't really have a problem when it comes to the playoffs time. You know what I'm saying? You can come out all first of the year with all this spectacular stuff. When it's time to get to the wheels meeting the rubber, you got to put that grass up under your foot and put somebody else's helmet in the grass. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Hurts has always been down for that, so I can't knock him. The brother gets the
Ooh,
win. The brother gets the
he
touchdown. The
gets the
brother gets the
win.
first down.
Yeah.
What you want him to get, Jalen gets the job done. You know what I'm
And
saying?
that's what I'm
So
saying. So his numbers, his production always seems to be rather fair. It's just the people around him. He can't figure out how to feed his skill players. And
exactly. That's a lot of change up on a week to week basis when I'm not only learning new verbiage from the coaches
right.
to other players. I got to build this right type of rapport. And like I said, they came in as best friends. You know what I'm saying? Imagine him and Saquon having a great locker room rapport right now, and in 3 or 4 years, after two or more offensive coordinators and no good success, you got to put the blame on somebody.
You got
You know
to.
what I'm saying?
And they
So
gonna
who you
always
gonna
try to cover up for the
I mean,
quarterback.
who else you gonna put it on now?
So
You know what I'm saying? Come
yeah,
on now.
gonna be the coaches,
Hmm.
DCs, OCs, whoever they can find.
I
But
think it's a
sooner or
year for the
later,
coaches.
yeah, sooner or later they gonna start looking at these quarterbacks.
Yeah. Well, he going back over there with his old coach. And when he left from over there, of course, he wanted to hurry up and get to his best friend. And everything wasn't so hunky dory over there in Tennessee. I hope it's better in New England, but they definitely looking to shoot for the Super Bowl if they go and get AJ Brown.
Yeah, so that's what I was gonna ask you. So with AJ Brown leaving the Eagles, do that help or hurts?
Well, at this present point, we're gonna say that it's hurting Hurts because of the production that
Hey,
AJ Brown.
we see you, chat. We see you, chat. What's happening? I see y'all full support. Appreciate you. My bad, my boy. They trying to talk to you.
Right on. That's what's up, man. Let me
Uh,
see.
they say you
Hey,
look. They say you look like the dude that his sister broke up with on his birthday.
already. That's what's up, man. I love lasagna, baby. I got the wrong shirt on, you know what I mean? But a different outfit to let you know I'm definitely on that Garfield. Straight up. But you can see that.
Well, yeah, my bad. I ain't mean to interrupt you. You know, they was trying to get a
Man, back to
response out of
football.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm on a different level with it, like, trying to get the money. Uh Football is money.
Football
And the
live, man.
quarterbacks coming out with these major tickets, honey. You know what I'm saying? But the receivers, like I said, are the divas, and they getting paid so much money, they getting like half of the quarterback's ticket. You know what I'm saying? When we
Shit.
talk about who getting better by AJ Brown leaving, I think it's the Cowboys getting better by AJ Brown leaving, if that made
I mean, he
sense.
he he been a non-factor for the last few seasons anyway, so we
Oh,
ain't
come
we
on
ain't, we
now.
ain't really worried about him. Okay. This is the last question about AJ Brown. I'm gonna ask you about.
Right on.
So look, fantasy managers. If you had AJ Brown last year for fantasy,
Yeah.
how did you feel?
Oh man, I didn't feel well about it. Particularly because of the lack of production on the field. So, as a fantasy owner, I gotta be in Jeff Lurie's seat and understand that my player is already frustrated by getting his car stolen. He's frustrated by the media in Philadelphia. They won't stop picking at this brother. He don't
Yeah,
understand the
yeah.
rigors of success and how this gonna keep going on. He wants to play the game, and I hope he learns up there with Bob Kraft. But you know, much success to AJ
He
Brown,
got a
man.
ring. He
Yeah,
went to a Super Bowl, won
it
one,
worked
lost
out.
one. So you know what I'm
Right
saying.
on.
His
Yeah,
legacy, his whatever with the Eagles is stamped in. They gotta
that's
love him.
what's up.
They
Yeah,
only got 2 rings, and he got one of them
that's
with him.
right on.
You
He
know what I'm
did his
saying.
job.
So
Mhm.
it's all good. All
Yeah.
right. So what does that do for Drake May though? So do AJ Brown take the same mentality, the same issues? Do he take that to New England?
Of course, he say he's got the same demons in the snow that he has in the sand. Wherever he go with him, it's gonna be the same demons. He got to deal with that. So hopefully, him being in a position to be more vocal in the locker room as a veteran and teach a young quarterback the type of things that is going to need to sustain itself throughout the season, things of that nature might bode well for him if he's willing to take that leap into a leadership role and position. But like I just said, they have so much talent over there that will be a requirement for him that they might need to, communicate with him because his attitude don't necessarily bode well for going to teach everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and Drake May and them boys coming off a Super Bowl appearance themselves. So,
Exactly. So, there's gonna be some head button in the
yeah.
locker room before it get to unity.
But I think it'll be an upgrade for Drake May. You know what
It's
I'm
a
saying?
definite upgrade for the Patriots.
Yeah, Drake. Drake.
Oh, snaps. All right.
Drake.
Yeah, man. Good old Drake.
Oh
All
man.
right. So let's go on from AJ Brown and let's go on to Miles Garrett, man. What's
Oh
going on with
man.
Miles Garrett, bro?
So ESPN report that Miles Garrett getting traded for Jared Verse
Jerry Verse
and another pick
and future
and
picks.
a future pick.
So did the Rams just become the NFC favorite? Not the NFC West favorite, the NFC favorite.
In my opinion, I believe they just became the favorites until somebody go out there and run on them.
You don't think they gave up too much for a 30-year-old pass rusher?
I think the motivation on both sides to achieve another ring from Matthew Stafford and Miles Garrett is the type of unity in the locker room that you were just
Hey,
questioning,
yeah.
about from, in New England. They got to go through a stage what I think those veterans don't necessarily have to go through that. Everybody wants what they want right now.
Myles Garrett he's coming off a 23 sack year.
23 sacks.
MVP with Defensive Player of the Year. He done broke the NFL record,
Yeah.
got the bag,
Yeah.
and he gone to a Super Bowl contending team.
Yeah.
Hey, hats off to you, Miles, boy. Go ahead, do
Straight
your
up.
thing, man.
Straight
do
up.
your thing. Don't let them waste the talent out there in Cleveland, right? Yeah, they don't even know what they got going on. How many quarterbacks they got? 5, 6. They don't
Well,
know. They don't know who gonna be starting out there in
No,
Cleveland.
I ain't gonna speak for the fella, Myles Garrett, but he definitely been helming down the flagship face of his brand up there in Cleveland. They don't really have anybody right now that they can say is gonna be the face of their brand right now. That's gone to LA. And they hoping that Jared Verse, who was a, defensive player of the year,
Once upon a time,
2024. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So they can build a new identity in their defense. Hopefully they can do something fast because they got sinking boat over there in their quarterback room that's been going on for about 10 years, man. I don't know what's going on with them.
All right. So what's some more news we got going on? We got Odell Beckham. He back with the Giants. How we feel
Wow.
about that? Do
Well,
we really want Odell Beckham back with the Giants?
I would imagine that does set a little fear in the Cowboy Nation. You know what I mean?
Oh no.
I can't even be
I
mad at
love
y'all,
it.
man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I love the move the
Man.
Eagles, the Giants been making, the
Well,
Commander. I love everything.
Okay.
Yeah, I love
The
all that.
Commanders is due to make another splash.
They
you
out
know.
of there.
Come on, man. They got a couple of injuries. They got to
And
get healthy.
and the Eagles, they little old run is over with.
Oh, come on, man. We got more firepower
Ain't
over there,
done.
man. That's the reason why Jeffrey Lurie, been going up there and getting Super Bowls while everybody else in the division ain't been able to get up there and get nothing out of the bowl yet,
Wait a
man.
minute.
I'm just saying though.
How many Super Bowls the Eagles got?
They got 2 recently. I believe they got 2 recently.
They got one in 17 and they got one in what, 25, 24?
Yeah, I think the Giants even got an appearance before before the Eagles. Yeah. They've been doing
Yeah, the
something.
Giants they've got a couple of them in the
change of
last
hats.
couple decades.
Yeah.
How many the Giants got?
The Giants probably got 2 rings, maybe 3, don't they? Yeah, I think they got
Okay.
3 rings now.
Hey, who got the most rings in the NFC East?
Oh, the Cowboys.
Oh, all
man.
right, all right.
Yeah,
That's
you know
all
what
I
I'm
was
saying?
trying to get
It
to,
ain't about where
man.
you from, baby. It ain't about where you from. It's about where you at. You know what
I
I'm
was
saying?
just trying to make
But
sure.
football
man.
is money. And have you made any with them?
Oh yeah, man. We cleaned up last year with the Cowboys.
Come on, man. Stop.
Yeah. I mean, we
Every week we're going to get together.
hey,
man.
look, we bet on production.
Right on. That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
If you had Dak Prescott, you had George Pickens, you had Javonte Williams, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even if they lost,
Javonte Williams.
they still gave you a touchdown or two. You know
Okay, they gave you some good production. I mean, football is money.
Yeah.
I will say Dak did his job. He is consistent at doing his job. But if you're gonna pick any other Cowboys, I don't know who you're gonna choose between those wide receivers. You know what I'm saying? Both of them gonna have to get fed.
And CD, I think I did a mock draft the other day, and CD fell to number 9.
Oh,
George Pickens, he fell to like the 4th round. So,
whoa, wait
yeah.
a minute. I might have to pick up. See, that's my type of flavor right there. Y'all don't even know. You know what I'm saying? George Pickens is gonna do a lot better this year
He gonna take
than
off.
CeeDee Lamb.
And that's cool. And that's cool.
Yeah, that's just how it go when you trying to chase that bag, man.
And that's like Luther Burden, the receiver up in Chicago. You know, Romo Dunze was supposed to be the guy to take over, but it looked like Luther Burden is become the number 1 receiver in Chicago after they done got rid of DJ Moore.
Okay, now they done lost a receiver up there in Chicago. They changing up things, man. I really can't depend on Luther Burden, man. I mean, Drake London had a good breakout year in Atlanta, and because they had to share the ball with so many receivers down there, you wouldn't even know that they had Kyle Pitts and all those other, receivers that they really have. So once a quarterback key in on who he really likes, then you gotta choose up on that star receiver right there. But like I said, for a team like the Cowboys, you got 2 star receivers, so you're hoping that both of them can eat. But
they gonna
you
eat.
know what I'm saying?
They gonna eat.
Man, I
You
don't
got
know
2 star receivers, star quarterback, star on the helmet. Shit,
yeah,
stars in
okay.
my eyes. Yeah,
All right,
let's
all
go.
right, all right. Yeah. We gonna keep that going right there because game one, man, I need to try to face some bets, man. My
Oh,
team versus
speaking of
whoever.
speaking of that, man, we got the pool party.
Right
You
on,
make sure you get in just like we did last year.
right
You
on,
know what I'm
right
saying?
on.
But this year I'm trying to have about 50 people in there.
All right,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
a look for about
And
$500 a week. You know what I'm
yeah, yeah,
saying? Yeah, I'm
yeah.
just
So
saying though,
go to
$500 a week is
footballersmoney.com
football is money, man.
to
I'm trying to
sign
get
up
that.
for it.
You know what I mean?
To sign up
500 a
for it. We
week.
got the pool party up there.
Yeah,
We got the fantasy leagues up there.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
just make sure you go. I'm trying to
yeah,
get down and win some of this money this year.
yeah.
Footballersmoney.com.
Tap in. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
Start saving your dimes and your chips right now. You can go and splurge a little bit.
all the links are in the description, the bio. It's in something on there. Just go check it out.
Yeah, that's
All
what's
right.
up.
After we get off here, though.
Right
So
on, man.
let's talk about which team is under the most pressure entering 2026. We got the Cowboys. I know you love that.
Right,
We
right.
got the Patriots. We
Mm-hmm.
got the Bears.
Okay.
It got the Jets and Dolphins right here, but I'm gonna take them off, and I'm gonna go Cincinnati and Philadelphia.
Okay. All right. All right. Why would Cincinnati, Philadelphia, the Jets, or Dolphins have any pressure or expectations right now? I don't know.
Because Patriots just coming off a Super Bowl run.
The
You,
Patriots are.
you got Chicago. They just had one of their best seasons in decades. You got the Cowboys with this number one draft pick, and Caleb Downs and Dak, and just like we just
Oh
talked
man.
about. Then you got Joe Burrow, got Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. They just did something on the defense by getting
Right.
sexy Dixie.
Everybody getting
You,
paid.
you know what I'm saying? So, and
Millions of
everybody in
dollars.
Philadelphia just made they move. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Everybody getting
So,
paid.
and it's like who, and then you can even throw the Rams in there. Just any team out there, the Kansas City
Everybody
Chiefs.
expecting to get paid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. I got you. Well, I don't have no expectations for the Cowboys. I only have expectations for Caleb Downs right now.
mhm.
You know, I'm hoping that they give him free reins to get on top of the horse and do it however he want to. You know what I'm saying? Change his career to a Roy Williams, a Michael Parsons. Go back into the legendary hats of the Dallas Cowboys, and you really see something because in the recent they really ain't had nothing. So that's why we got major expectations for Caleb Downs. If I'm
Yeah.
ever gonna be a fan and bet with y'all, I'm gonna need the defense to be sound. Y'all been trying to do something good in the draft. We got expectations, but
Yeah, it's
that's
high
when
expectations.
y'all done lost too
Yeah.
much of my fucking money, so I
Yeah.
can't be fucking with no Cowboys. So fuck them.
Hold
You
on,
know,
wait a minute. We
hey
would
man, we
we
just gonna
we
mess
we
with
would not
Caleb
tolerate
Downs. You know what I'm saying?
Cowboy slander. What my drop it?
Hey man, hey man, it ain't about where you from, it's where you at. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? But hey, Caleb, big expectations, you know what I'm saying? They gonna
Caleb
keep
Williams
pouring
got
in their money.
Caleb Williams got big expectations,
Yeah,
man.
Caleb Downs, he gonna do his thing. You know what I mean?
But Cowboys, Dallas, we used to the pressure, man. It's every
Nah,
year Super Bowl or nothing for us.
nah,
Shit.
man.
Every year we don't win, they gonna kill us. But
Yeah.
let me be the first to say it. Man, we going to the Super Bowl this year, man.
See what I'm saying? That's what I know. You know what I
We
mean?
going to the
I,
Super Bowl
you know
this
what I
year,
mean?
man. What's happening?
I can't do nothing to second that motion. I won't do nothing to second that motion. I'm gonna need to see Dak healthy. I'm gonna need to see Caleb Downs putting it down.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? That's
You and
it.
me both.
And I mean that in December. You know what I mean? I
Late
mean like,
December,
yeah, late December.
January,
Don't be
yeah.
trying to save the
Through
season.
the year.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
all
Come
year
on,
through
man.
the year.
Come on, put that together.
Yeah,
You know.
so as a fan, yeah, I feel like we can do it.
Yeah, but they finally got it together. I think when you get a quarterback and a safety, to put it down for the Cowboys, that's the kind of veteran leadership that they can bring back from their alma mater, from their pageantry of great Cowboys. Talking about Troy Aikman and Darren Woodson. Darren Woodson. When they were together, those boys put legendary
Yeah,
leadership together on the field. Everybody was able to do their thing and prosper at the same time in the locker room. And I don't think that they've been given Dak the opportunity to do that until he just started getting paid. You know what I'm saying? And with the rookie contract coming up on Caleb, you know what I'm saying, understanding the politics of the team that he just joined, which matters, you know what I'm saying? That matters the most in being a Cowboy fan or a hater. You know, You got to understand where these players are coming from. You know what I mean? So, hey, it just happened to Michael Parsons. We wishing you the best career, man.
Yeah, yeah. I wish all bad things and nah, I'm just bullshitting, man. Hey, Mike Parsons, go get your
See
money.
what I'm saying? That's right, man. Football is money, man. Michael Parsons,
Mike
go
Parsons,
get your Parsons,
get your money,
get
man.
your money, man. You know what I mean?
Well,
For real.
what I was gonna ask you, bro. So if I want to ask you, it's kind of like a double-edged sword question because you got, just regular, casual fan view, and then you got the footballer's money view, which
Yeah.
is, what I'm saying, uh, fantasy production and parlay probability and
All right.
and all that good stuff like that. So I want you to give me 3 quarterbacks that you think would be good in both of them. You know what I'm saying?
All
Three
right. All
three
right.
quarterbacks that'll be good from each division conference.
All right, I'm going to answer that by saying that a few years ago, and I won't name one, but I'm going to call it about 7 to 10 years ago when NIL money started really changing up in college, the fantasy projection and the AI projection as far as ratio transitioning from college to pros has really blurred the lines of what is real and what's fake. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? If you producing on the field for my fantasy team, then your real owner is loving the shit out of you. You know what I'm saying? But if you fumbling the ball and throwing interceptions on my fantasy team, I got to kick you off. I don't give a damn what's what. You know what I'm
But
saying? So it's 3 quarterbacks that I'm gonna give you right here. And
right.
one up in the one, all 3 of these is in limbo right here. You know what I'm saying? Tua. You know what I mean? He come from college into the pros, and we hoping that he has the best for his career, but the boy can't fall. Come on, get into ninja or something.
So
Get
these are
into
top 3?
the ones from fantasy projection.
Yeah, and be good for their team.
No, it's the bottom 3.
Okay. Well, give me the bottom 3 then.
Okay, yeah, the bottom 3. I'm going with Tua. You know what I'm saying? Do
Tua
something.
in
Yeah.
the whole NFL, just NFC.
Man, we don't know what he gonna do fantasy wise. I don't even know what team he gonna be on.
He
He's
he
gonna
on
be
he on the Falcons. So he
that
down
ain't
he
even
down there with
secure
Drake.
yet. I don't even know. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah, he
saying?
down there with Drake London and Kyle Pitts now, and Bijan Robinson
And he got to fight for that job. You know what I'm saying?
against Michael Penix. Yeah, it's gonna be
Against
him and
Michael
Mike
Penix.
Penix.
Exactly. Okay, going to number 2, Kyler Murray. You know what I'm saying? Kyler Murray, man, I don't know what you doing, man, but you got to go up
what
there
you
and fight
think?
for a job that's given to him.
No, Kyler Murray is gonna be in Minnesota, and Tua gonna be in Atlanta, right?
In Atlanta, yeah.
Okay,
Both of them, yeah.
so you got Kyler, then Tua
At the bottom.
At the bottom.
At the
Okay.
bottom. I'm sorry, man. Who gonna pick him? I gotta pick him on my team because I'm gonna need a second or third quarterback. You know what I mean? But I can't even project if they gonna start.
Yeah, they gonna
Come on, man.
they gonna be on the waiver wire.
Hell yeah, come on,
They
man. I
gonna be
need
on
a
the waiver
quarterback, man. I can't even be playing between.
I ain't
Now I
look.
gotta go with
I ain't
Kyler Murray
looking at.
over Tua, but yeah.
But I think. So wait, Kyler gonna be in Minnesota, right?
Right, yeah.
Tua going to Atlanta.
Yeah.
So I think I don't know. It's a different scene. They got some weapons in both of those locations. Minnesota got, JJ. They
Yeah.
got just Jefferson.
Right. Yeah.
And and he's I think the best receiver in the NFL.
Okay then. Okay, a Cowboy fan said that.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh no,
Shit.
just hands down.
Yeah,
It's all-
LSU fans.
yeah,
We know.
gotta keep it 1,000.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
right on.
But
JJ.
but he ain't just because he the best, probably the best receiver, don't mean that he getting the best numbers out.
True,
You know what I'm saying?
Chase been getting numbers.
Yeah. So it's like they can do damage up there if everything works out. If they can actually play football, I don't know, man. 'Cause I think because look down in Miami,
That's what I see.
Tyreek Hill, he can do what he used to do.
Tyreek gonna go to? He gonna save somebody quarterback because he gonna come.
Ain't
back
nobody
with full
calling
strength.
him. You know what I'm saying?
he
Ain't
trying to
nobody
go
calling him.
man,
But Tua in Atlanta, that could be dangerous.
Tua in Atlanta can be dangerous.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going with Kyler at number 2, gonna be more dangerous. And I'm gonna go in and take a leap on this one right here. I don't know what they gonna do in Las Vegas. Right?
Las Vegas.
In Las Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody, I'm going for the other 3 quarterbacks in that division are going to be taken. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be taking a risk on whoever they starting, Kirk Cousins or Mendoza.
Right. They don't know who they gonna start.
They don't know who they going to
They
start.
just brought Kirko in. Pick the
Yeah,
number
man.
one. I know Kirk Cousins tired of this. Every time I go
Everywhere
somewhere,
I go, these
y'all
young
want to go
niggas is
pick a
kicking
quarterback
my
in the
ass.
first
Yeah,
round.
y'all can't do that. Pay me and let me go, man. Well,
Yeah.
give him some more money, man. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
I can't put no money behind Kirk, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
But Mendoza, he gonna get out here and have a good year.
You think so?
Yeah, they gonna get a range to him immediately. I think so.
What round would you draft him in?
The last round.
Shit. so you don't think he's gonna be popping week one enough to go get him in the top 5 rounds?
Nah, I think
Okay.
Tua, if he win that job, he gonna be popping week one. If Kyler Murray, he win that job, he gonna already be doing it in preseason. They gonna put him on ice. You know
Kyler
what
got
I'm
the
saying?
job.
Kyler probably
I
do got
think
the
both of them
job.
got the job, honestly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
that's what
Michael
but I
Penix,
don't know.
he wasn't cutting it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
As far as what production against his peers to put up
Yeah.
against, you got to
Yeah.
beat Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
That's different. You know what I'm
Baker
saying?
Mayfield, Bryce Young, Tyler
Yeah,
Shook.
man. Yeah,
Like,
man. That's
and shit, he had a hard time in
yeah.
a
So
lot of them games.
we hoping Tua can go do that,
Yeah.
right?
I think
I don't think
Tua.
so.
I think Tua better than Penix, and I think Tua better than Kirk Cousins.
I think Tua is better at giving the assignment. I need you to go beat Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think Tua can do that.
That's
I
where it
don't know.
started.
Yeah, that's where it
You
started
gotta
right there.
win
You know what I'm saying?
division.
But I mean, you can't take that job from Michael Penix at this present time because he went out there and did that, man. You know what I'm saying? He was able to take them to the top of where Kirk put them at. I mean, I don't know what they gonna do. They went to a cliff and just drizzled.
But I'm with you on them because I think I had them as the bottom quarterbacks too in the tiers. I have to
Yeah, man, they just
go back and look at it. But yeah,
yeah.
they at the bottom.
Yeah, take a risk, you know, for a reward.
Minnesota, Atlanta, Vegas. Think I had the Jets in there somewhere.
Oh man, the Jets ain't nobody picking that, man. Come on.
Even the Dolphins, because I think they got worse without Tua, but they got a chance to have something new.
Yeah, they did.
But Devon A-Chain, they kept him. So this one rare time where they keep another player and let go of the quarterback.
Well, I can't say that I wouldn't pick the Jets quarterback right now. They went out and did some healthy things in the offseason also. But if Geno Smith could give them some consistent production on offense and give the coach some time to rebuild the defense, you know what I'm saying? Set down his ism of what he gonna do on defense. He got some good pieces over there. But most of it is all on offense. When you pay the offense to produce, then we hoping y'all can score some points. If y'all can't score no points, then
what's the point?
What's the fucking point?
And they in a tough division.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So as far as expectations for me, I think the Patriots got to go out here and beat the Bills. If they don't do that, then they season they ain't looking for Super Bowl stuff yet. You know what I'm saying? And AJ got to go out there and show me he can do that in the season before he got to show me in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? If he can't show me in the season, then ain't no need talking about
it started home. You got to win your division before you can go meet the better competition.
Right on. Yeah.
All right, man. Anything else you want to go over before we get up out of here?
Shit, man, that's it, man. I think all of the new quarterbacks should have a healthy season.
Right.
Everybody having all this great weather. You know what I mean? Everybody done got paid. If not, they on rookie contracts and got to get with the program. Football is money. What up, boss? You good too?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. I'm your host. They call me boss. My boy APJ came through. Chop it up.
Man.
This is Football is Money, and we out.
Right on.
Disconnect. This thing still on?
Hey, man.
We out. Hey, appreciate y'all for tuning in. We out, though.
Appreciate y'all. Yeah.
Don't try to out deep voice me. Okay. I won't.